Here is something most gardening channels will never tell you. The reason your tomato plants come out weak, leggy, or just plain disappointing every single season has almost nothing to do with the seeds you bought or the soil you used. It has everything to do with one decision you made before the seed ever touched the ground. And today I am going to show you exactly what that decision is and how to fix it once and for all. Stick with me because by the end of this video, you are going to look at your seed tray completely differently, and you are going to grow the strongest tomato plants you have ever had in your life. And no, you do not need a fancy greenhouse, expensive gadgets, or any special gardening experience to do this. All you need is what I am about to share with you right now. Why starting indoors is the smartest move you will ever make. Let us talk about something first. A lot of women in our community tell me they have been buying tomato transplants from the nursery for years because starting from seed felt too complicated. And I completely understand that. But here is what nobody tells you about nursery transplants. By the time you buy them, those plants have already been through stress. They have been handled by strangers, grown under conditions you know nothing about, and their roots are often cramped before they ever reach your garden. When you start your own tomato seeds indoors, you become the mother of that plant from day one. You control its entire early life. You know what went into it, what touched it, and how gently it was treated. That is not just gardening. That is nurturing. And women over 60 understand nurturing better than anyone alive. Starting indoors also gives your tomatoes a head start. Instead of waiting for the last frost to pass and then planting seeds directly into the ground while the season slips away, you are already weeks ahead. Your seedlings are strong and ready to hit the ground running the moment warm weather arrives. The one decision that changes everything. Now here is the moment you have been waiting for. The single decision that determines whether your tomato plants grow strong or struggle. It is timing. Not the timing of watering. Not the timing of fertilizing. The timing of when you start your seeds indoors. Most gardeners, even experienced ones, either start too early or too late. Starting too early gives you tall, thin, wobbly plants that are desperate to get outside but cannot survive the cold yet. Starting too late gives you rushed, stressed plants that never quite find their footing. Both situations lead to weak harvests. Here is the sweet spot. You want to start your tomato seeds indoors exactly 6 to 8 weeks before your last expected frost date in your area. No more, no less. That window gives the plant just enough time to grow strong roots, develop sturdy stems, and build up the resilience it needs to thrive once it meets the real world outside. If you do not know your last frost date, simply type your zip code into any frost date calculator online, and it will tell you. Once you have that date, count back 6 to 8 weeks on your calendar. Mark that date. That is your seed starting day. What you actually need. You do not need much. Here is what to gather before you begin. First, get a good seed starting mix. This is not regular garden soil, and it is not potting mix either. Seed starting mix is lighter, finer, and designed specifically for young seeds. It holds just enough moisture without drowning the roots. You can find it at any garden center. Second, get small containers or seed trays with individual cells. Each tomato seed gets its own little home. If you reuse containers from previous seasons, wash them with warm soapy water and rinse well before using. This prevents old disease or bacteria from harming your new seeds. Third, pick your tomato seeds. Look for varieties that are described as compact, disease-resistant, or good for home gardens. Some wonderful choices for women gardening in smaller spaces are cherry tomatoes, Roma tomatoes, and celebrity tomatoes. These are reliable, generous producers that do not demand too much from you. Fourth, find a warm spot in your home. Tomato seeds need warmth to germinate. They are not picky about light at this stage, but they are very picky about temperature. They want to be between 70 and 80 degrees Fahrenheit. The top of a refrigerator, a warm windowsill, or a shelf near a heating vent all work beautifully. Planting the seeds step by step. Now let us get our hands into it. Fill your seed tray cells with seed starting mix, pressing it down gently so there are no big air pockets. Leave about ½ inch of space at the top of each cell. Use your finger or a pencil to poke a small hole in the center of each cell, about ¼ inch deep. Drop 1 or 2 seeds into each hole. Do not worry about planting too shallow. Tomato seeds are forgiving, and they want to be close to the surface. Cover the seeds lightly with a little more seed starting mix and gently press down. You are not packing it tight. You are just tucking them in. Now water very gently. A spray bottle works perfectly here because a heavy pour can wash the seeds around or push them too deep. Mist the surface until it looks dark and moist but not soggy. Think of wringing out a damp cloth. That is the moisture level you are aiming for. Cover the tray with a clear plastic lid or even a piece of plastic wrap. This creates a little greenhouse effect that holds in warmth and moisture while your seeds wake up. Set the tray in your warm spot and check it daily. What happens next and how to respond? Within 5 to 10 days, you will see tiny green sprouts pushing up through the soil. This is one of the most exciting moments in all of gardening. It never gets old. The moment those sprouts appear, 2 things need to change immediately. Remove the plastic cover. Your seedlings now need fresh air to breathe and grow sturdy. Move them to your brightest light source. A south-facing window is ideal. If you do not have strong natural light, a simple grow light placed a few inches above the seedlings works wonderfully and does not have to be expensive. Tomato seedlings need about 14 to 16 hours of light per day to grow strong rather than tall and thin. This is also where most people accidentally raise weak plants. They keep their seedlings in low light hoping they will manage. The seedlings do survive, but they grow tall and spindly, reaching desperately for more light. A spindly seedling becomes a struggling plant. You want short, thick, stocky little stems from the very beginning. Water when the top of the soil feels dry to the touch. Not when it looks dry. Stick your finger in just slightly, and if it feels dry at the surface, it is time to water again. Always water from the bottom when possible by pouring water into the tray beneath the cells and letting the roots drink it up. This keeps the stems dry and reduces the chance of a common seedling problem called damping off, which is when stems collapse at the base. The secret step that builds incredibly strong stems. Here is something almost nobody talks about, and it makes a stunning difference. Run a small fan on low near your seedlings for a few hours each day. Or if you do not have a fan, gently brush your hand over the tops of the seedlings once or twice a day. This gentle movement stimulates the plant to produce thicker, stronger stems. In nature, seedlings are constantly moved by wind, and they respond by becoming more robust to handle it. When we grow indoors without this movement, the plants grow soft and fragile. A light breeze or even that gentle daily touch tricks the plant into believing it needs to toughen up. And it does. You will notice after a couple of weeks that the seedlings that receive this treatment look noticeably different from any you have grown before. Stockier, greener, more confident looking, if a plant can look confident. Hardening off. About 1 to 2 weeks before your transplant date, begin introducing your seedlings to the outside world gradually. This is called hardening off, and it is not optional if you want your plants to survive the transition. Start by taking them outside for 1 hour on a calm, mild day in a shaded or partly shaded spot. Bring them back inside. The next day try 2 hours, then 3. Over the course of a week to 10 days, gradually increase their outdoor time and slowly introduce them to more sunlight. Watch them closely. If leaves look pale or scorched, you move too fast. Pull back a little and give them more time in shade before increasing sun exposure. By the end of this hardening period, your plants will be spending most of the day outside and only coming in at night if temperatures are still dipping low. When they can handle a full day outside without any visible stress, they are ready to go into the garden. Strong tomato plants do not happen by accident. They happen because someone took the time at the very beginning to do the small things right. The right timing, the right light, the right moisture, a little movement, a little patience, and a whole lot of care. You already have all of that. You have been doing this kind of careful, loving work your entire life. The garden is just one more place where it shows. If this video helped you today, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who loves her garden as much as you do. And if you are not yet part of our growing community here on Easy Gardening for Elders, hit that subscribe button right now so you never miss a new tip. We are here 3 times every week with more ideas made just for you. Happy gardening, and I will see you in the next video.